Well, it's a little less tropical today, but there is patches of blue sky, and it is a lot warmer than it was yesterday. Yesterday was absolutely freezing, one of those days where you sort of couldn't get warm. We've had about 40 mils over the last couple of days, which is good. We needed the rain, it was pretty dry, so grass is moving now. But today I'm going to bring the calves in, so the yard's set up for them. I'm going to bring both mobs in and have a little bit of draft up. I'll explain that a little bit later. But I'm going to give them a drench, an oral drench too, for worms. This is the drench I'm using too. It's just a Rest C double action cattle drench for worms, I think, if you could read it properly. But you come down here, so body weight, I'm going to base it on 60 kilos, so they get 6 mils each. I think that the heaviest will be maybe near 60 kilos. Some of them won't be close, some of them will sort of be 40, but you always want to go to the heaviest, because then the drench works properly. If you're not giving them quite enough, then it won't work to how it should, and also they can come a little bit resistant, I think. So that's why I'm basing it on the 60. I haven't fed them this morning either, so hopefully they will follow to the shed. Well, they sound hungry, I can hear that lot. So one lot of calves is only just here right next to the shed, so I'll get them second, but the other lot's down by that hay shed down there, so I'll bring them up first. It's so nice and warm when the sun does make its way out. Beautiful. Come on, Ed. Come on, Ziggies. They're all here now. And keep going. There we go. So they're all good there. I have parked the gator just there, because once these are done they need to go into this pen, and then I need to put them in there so I can bring those ones through here into there, drench them, and then once they're all done I'll put a mob in there and then bring those ones back into this pen. There's a lot of mucking around, but I would usually just drench one mob a day, so I'd bring one mob in now and then I might bring that mob in tomorrow. Saves all this mucking around, but I want to draft them out, so that's sort of what's going to take a little bit longer. There's my gun set to 6 mils. They all just get one shot of that. Come on, a couple of you go, the rest of you might follow. There we go, come on. Up you go. Push, 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 push. Go. Come on in. Come on, in there, in the race. Come on, there we go. Right, that's the first mob done. Now I've got to put them in this pen, which might be a little bit tricky. We'll see how they go. Up! No, oh, there's always got to be one. Come on! Up! Oh, Mr. Bull Calf. No, in there. Come on, up you go. Come on in, come on! Come on in! Come on, get it. Hopefully they might follow me up here. Come on in, come on. Come on, get. Come on in. That worked better. Come. Come on. Right, it's good to get that done. So that mob's drenched, that mob's drenched. Now I will put these back in there and these ones in that pen. Come on in. Come on. Come on. Come on in. Go. Up. Up. Come on in. Round the corner. Come in. So now that they're side by side, what I want to do is pull the small ones out of this mob here, like this calf, and put it in here, and then pull the big calves out of here and put them in here. So that calf there, that might come in here, that might come in here, this one definitely will. And by doing that I will have two sort of fairly good lines. Maybe the small ones in this mob aren't getting enough, they're sort of getting out drunken by the bigger calves. So that's what I'm sort of looking to do. I've never done it before, but in theory it sort of sounds pretty good. How many is that? 4?
Yep.
That one, you can go.
Getting?
Yep.
Which one? That one?
The one I'm holding.
There's nothing wrong with that one, is it?
No, it's just a bit smaller.
I think we put that one through.
Hard to tell. Right, so they all look pretty good now. Nothing really out of the ordinary. That's one we put through, so that looks pretty good against the others. Same with that one. Looks fairly similar. Oh, that one. That one, yep. Yep. Alright, so nothing's looking too out of the ordinary in those mobs there. I think they're looking pretty even, so I will go and feed them now. Know where you're going. So part of the reason I wanted to drench them is you see calves like this, just a little bit dirty on the back end, but then again, that's number 7, she always drinks heaps, just a real fast drinker. Same with, I don't know, you get nice clean calves like that and then dirty ones either side of it. So I thought I'd give them a bit of a drench. They are out on grass now, so it wouldn't hurt. Maybe I'm giving them a little bit too much milk, maybe I should pull it back a bit. They are eating heaps of meal and hay, which is good too. But that sort of evened the lines up really good now. This lot looks fairly even. There's still a few small ones, but there's always going to be. You could keep taking the tail off them forever until you're only left with, you know, 10. So we've got to split them in half. But I also need to get them dehorned. That one's not too bad, but some of them, their horns are getting quite big. Have a look over here, like that one there. So you can see the buds pretty easy on top. The vets come out to dehorn them though. I'll try and get them out next week. Oh, they can only do it on a fine day. They're not going to do it when it's raining because I can't put them in a shed with cover. I suppose I could do them down there, but it's just easy to do them on a nice fine day. They put them right out for it too, so they're asleep. It looks quite funny when there's a sort of a yard of sleeping calves. And we leave it quite late because with sort of jerseys, it knocks them around a little bit to do it early on or when they're really small. So we sort of leave them to about this age. I know it's a bit harder because their horns are bigger, but yeah, it sort of doesn't knock them around quite as much when they're a little bit bigger like this. Come on in. Hopefully we can get the digger back in again this summer. I've got a heap of things I want to do, but I need to get him to level up that pad. It's not very level, it's sort of facing uphill, and yeah, it doesn't work particularly well. But I could have a go with my tractor maybe and see how I get on. Might be a bit easier. But it's good to get that job done. It's a little sun shower passing through again, at least it's warm. So those calves will get weaned first, and then these ones will still be getting milk after. So usually we sort of do tend to pull out the 40 biggest ones and send them off to grazing, but that's not until they're sort of weaned and until maybe start of December. So I thought if I did it while they're still on milk, at least these little ones will have a chance, or they'll stay on milk longer, because typically that lot will get weaned and then these will stay on milk for a couple of weeks longer, or until we think they're ready to wean them. So yeah, I don't know, hopefully it works. It sounds good in theory, but yeah, I don't know, something I wanted to try anyway. But thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you next time.